Example number 1. A bus leaves at 9:45 at night and arrives at its destination 7:55 a.m. the next day. How long does the bus journey last? Remember, we have two different kinds of clocks that we work with. So when we look at this, remember we talk about interpretation a lot in mathematical literacy. To do our calculations, you need to understand the statement thoroughly, the one that we call a context. And also remember that we said we cannot have a content without having a context. That is what mathematical literacy really means. And most of the time in mathematical literacy, we work with elementary mathematics, not an abstract mathematics. So if a bus leaves at 9:45, this is what we need to do. We have two kinds of clocks. The first clock that we know about is the analog clock. Ne? When we talk about the analog clock, is this clock that we normally see which has two arms. And then that is the first one. Where's my arrow? Okay. 9:45, an analog clock was used. And then when we look at when the bus reached its destination, the digital time was used, or the digital clock. Good, let us start with our calculations. How will we go about doing these calculations? Remember, you have to write everything important to you down. So let's start with our calculations. We said the bus will be leaving 9:45, which when we convert that time, let me first write it here. 9:45. And why is it 9:45? Remember the clock. That is the clock that I'm talking about. It's divided in 4 equal quarters. Nay, that will be the first quarter, the second, the third, and the fourth. The reason it is said that it's 9:45. But when we convert this time to the digital time, it simply means that 9:45 is 9. No, it's not 9. Let us not start with 9. Let's write it like that. It's 45 minutes after 9. That is 9:45. So that will be the first step we converted. The second one, this was when the bus left. It departed during 9:45. Let's look at the second one. Right? It reached its destination at 7:55. Yeah? This is the information that we had when we look at our solution. 9:45 means 45 minutes after 9, which is 9:45 or 15 minutes to 10. But we want to concentrate on the digital time, which is 9:45, in order to do our calculations. The first method that we need to apply here is to count the hours. But remember we said it left at night. Meaning when we talk about today, it left its destination, it departed. Or it will depart today at night, which is 9:45. Then it will reach its destination the following day. Now let's count, doing our calculations. The night it left to 12 o'clock, it will be 9:45 to 12 hours at night. Then we have to look how many hours are there. From 9:45, remember, to 12 o'clock. It's not 3 hours. Don't concentrate on this 9. Just count. From 9:45 to 9:45, we have 1 hour. From 9:45 to 11:45, it will be the second hour. From 11:45 to 12:45, that will be the third hour. So meaning, no, let us correct one another. It won't be 3 hours, it will be 2 hours. From 9:45 to 11:45 is the first hour. From 11:45 to 12:45 is the second hour, which will make it 2 hours. But it's only up to 11:45. From 11:45 to 12 o'clock, we have how many minutes? 15 minutes. Then we go to the next day. From this 12 o'clock, midnight, when the following day starts, to 7:55 in the morning, which is 55 minutes to 8 o'clock, or simply we can say 75, this 7:55, it's 5 to 8, the way we are used to say it regarding to the analog time. So from 12 o'clock to 7:55, that is simple. From 12 to 7, it's 7 hours. But how many minutes are left? 55 minutes. So we have 7 hours and 55 minutes. The next step that you will do, remember we are calculating the elapsed time, the time the bus took to reach its destination. So we add the hours together, which will be 2 plus 7. It will give us 9 hours. And then we'll add the minutes together, which will be 15 plus 55. They will give us 5 plus 5, it's 0. We carry 1, 5 plus 1 is 6. It will give us 70 minutes. The reason why I had to say points to remember. We have 9 hours here, but now we have 70 minutes here. And remember what we said about the conversions or about the minutes. We said that if we simplify this, it will mean that 70 minutes, it's 60 plus 10, which will give us 70. But remember that we said 60 minutes is equals to an hour. So in other words, how much time did the bus take? It will be this 9 hours plus this 1 hour, which will give us how much? 10 hours. Then we are left with 10 minutes. In other words, the bus took 9 hours and 10 minutes to reach its destination. Let's recap again what we just did and look if we are on the right track. That was the example. A bus leaves at 9:45 at night and arrives at its destination 7:55 a.m. the next day. How long does the bus journey last? So we did that. Then the second one, was it correct? Yes, we did it right. 2 hours 15 minutes. The third step, It's where we wanted to count the following day, which gave us 7 hours 55 minutes. Then we added the hours together. We added the minutes together. All in all, it gave us 10 hours, 10 minutes, which is the time that the bus took to reach its destination. This example, we have to acknowledge the source. It was extracted from Platinum Mathematical Literacy, which is on page 8. That was the first example on how to calculate the exact time using what? Counting hours. Let's go to the next example, the second one.